Hi guys, welcome to Darren's Computing Corner, and today we're going to be looking at the next release in the Ubuntu series of systems. So in the last video we looked at Hoary Hedgehog. This time we're going to be looking at one that was released in the April of 2005 called Hoary Hedgehog. So without further ado, let's begin. And we've got the same one as before. So we've got the same setup as before. Which is interesting. But it's not showing the OKs yet. What, the IRQs of the PCI interrupt link, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, asterisk 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Someone from Australia helped put towards this. This is interesting. So you've got the same setup as well. Right, let's do English. And I'm from the UK. British English, of course. I've kept it as an IDE CD-ROM because if you do anything else, it will fail. I'm just wondering if it's any different to what we had before, which was the 10.04.10. So we're detecting disks and all other hardware. Yeah, we'll erase the whole disk. This is going to be something interesting. We're installing the base system now. So again, this virtual machine's got 4 gig of RAM, which is really rather interesting for a system that is from 2005. There's plenty of RAM there. So 57%. Oh, sorry about that. I wonder where that's going to finish on that line. I wonder what percentage that will be. I don't know because it's gone past that. I don't think I saw this in the last build. Yeah, Great Britain. Right. at least it's allowing me to install it this time. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me just restore the defaults there for now. I can see a different hex code. It's got 8 characters after the 0 rather than the 7. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. So we're just booting the kernel at the moment. There we go. Now we're seeing the OKs. But how many of them fail? We shall find out. Yeah, there's one. There we go. Sorry if I've appeared to have nodded off. Don't even know I'm doing it half the time. Definitely comes to show that I need to be more alert in what I'm doing. Oh, that happened. Probably good timing actually. This gives me enough time to clean my glasses. There we go. Takes care of that issue once and for all. It's quite a lot there, I've noticed. Probably just installing all the apps that you get. So Open Office is one of them, and all the games and everything else. And I think, to be perfectly honest, I'm very excited to see how this goes down. I'd like to see Firefox. All of this will now be out of support, of course, because this piece of software was released in 2005. And we look at that. I think what I might do is I've got folders for every 5 years at the moment in my folders. So I'm thinking I might, in this case, condense them down to them every 10 years. Yeah, so setting everything up now. We've got an M4 here. M cursor's term. Nice. I think what I'm going to do with the next one is I'm going to Yeah, with the next one, I'm going to set up another hard drive. So I'd have two, so I can then have all of my Ubuntu stuff on one drive and all my files on the other. Because then what that will allow me to do would be then just to sort everything out, but leave the files intact. So with every system that I look at, I only need to add certain bits to the existing file rather than doing the whole thing again from scratch. Okay, we'll have that. There's a 1200 there as well. We'll use the 1440. That'll do it. Speedo is not a directory, no, it's a make a close. It's a close brand. It's still installing and setting up stuff. This is going to be very interesting to see. Registering documentation. There we go. And that looks a bit better. So let me just put in my username. Oh yeah. There we go. I like the wallpaper, but I've got a little bit there. We've got an extra menu item under places. Let's start with the game of Nemetris and see how this pans out. I'm just going to wait until that gets down to the bottom and then I could just slot that in. Let's see if I can get any Tetrises. Yeah, straight away. Got a Tetris. And I think I'm on course for another one as well. I'll put that there. There's another one. Thank you. Put that there for now. All I need is another line. Or two. There we go. There's another Tetris in the belt. That's 3 in a row. Well, I've made a bit of a mistake there, but with that square, and that one as well, I can just turn things around. Yeah, so 4,568. You should do better than that. If I had those lines when I did, I would have had one. I think I would have had one, two Tetrises. Let's have another game. Let's put you there. Well, that was a bad move. But I think with that, I should be able to turn it round. Somewhat. I'd settle for a double for now. Oh, I had a line come up. I could have had a Tetris. Never mind. And then some. I'll do a double there. Ah, there's where I could put a line. Nice, nice. But this will hopefully put me back in the run, getting a Tetris. Well, until I do that. And yeah. I scored a lot higher than I did last time. I scored a lot better last time. But then again, that's because I had 3 Tetrises. And at the moment, so far, I haven't even had one. I am on course for one though, if I can get one of those lines. Thank you. Put you over here. Level 4. Nice. Nice. Right, now I'm back in the running to getting a Tetris. I've had one already. But yeah, I'll score a triple for this one. I'm level 5 and I'm nearly at 10,000 points. That's more like it. Another line and I can score a Tetris. Or I do that. Got a triple. Thank you. I've got 6,000 points for that Tetris. Oh, I've really screwed that one up, haven't I? Pardon me. Nice. 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 Right, well, I'm back in the running for getting a Tetris. Question now is, can I get another Tetris? Yes. Nice. $7,400 points, I think it was. There we go. I think that was a good triple there. I only got a single there. Nice. Although I am speeding up rapidly because this is level 8. There we go, level 9. Wow, level 10. Yeah, game over. 47,073. Okay, so most of my time was taken up by that. So let's go to the next thing, and that is Open Office. See what version we've got here. There's 1.1, 1.1.3. Now we want page width. Look at this stuff. Look at these fonts I've got. Let me do. Run this one. Just really interesting what we've seen so far. But what I will do is I'll set up another hard drive, so then that will allow me to then just put all my documents onto one hard drive, and I don't have to worry about losing them all. Pardon me, when it comes to formatting the main one. Oh, I like the look of this. It's called the GIMP. Let's see how well I can write with this. Wow, that's quite a big pen. Let's try this way. Yeah, that's quite big as well. Let me try a different brush. Well, immediately I can write better. Until that happens, I spoke too soon. Well, look at that. Looks like I've do some edging on that. Let's see. If I can do this. Because what I hope to do something like that. Join the two G's up. Like that. And then the next part. Let's try that again. It's more like it. So I'm not going to save that. We'll lose that as well. Because I want to take a look at the calculators. But what I want to do as well is look at screen resolution, because what we've got here is we've got the preferences there and all that. Yeah, that's going to just glitch up whenever you try and change the resolution, so I guess you're stuck. But let's see if I can install the virtual machine tools. No, because it's no longer shipped. So I guess we'll have to download that manually. But we can do that though. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.